Check, check, check. Sunday evening. Just after 10 after 8. Time for the prophecy, the Sunday night institution. Lush is on the place for Marcus tonight. Supposed to be here every other week, but between Prime and Marcus not being able to make it, looks like it's my show now. Had a bit of problems with the turntables coming through mono, as usual looks like. But we'll soldier it out. Lots of brand new music this week. Starting off 2 in a row from Caliber. Soul Lady 80. And before that, the Jaim remix, which you should all know by now. It's Prophecy, it's Lush, Sunday night. Keep it locked, 946 7000. Just getting started. Just started you off nice and easy on a Sunday. One of my personal favorites, Sounds of Spirit. A track called Bittersweet, forthcoming on Revolver out of the Solar Camp. Proper techno business, showing you how it's done right. A lot of people should take notice of that, you know. Lush started plays Prophecy Sunday night. Just getting warmed up. Lots to talk about, lots of party listings, and lots of music. 946-7000. It's Lush, it's the Prophecy. Keep it locked. Keeping it rolling, sounds like Mystical, Intellects, ST Files, and Caliber. Mystical Dub Part 2, forthcoming Solar. Just rolling out brand new sounds of Illogic and Raph. Watch for these guys coming through next year. Been around for a long time, but at the moment they're hitting it. Track called Could It Be, full coming on Shy FX and T Power's Ebony label. And they're bringing these guys through, so watch for it. Proper soulful deep business. Of course, if this is your vibe, the Hooch, each and every Saturday night, Sex in the City, Liquid Funk, Swerve, whatever you want to call it. I just call it music. Funky, sexy music, that's what we're dealing with down there. And it gets sticky, you know. Been there only a few times, but it gets sticky in there. The Hooch, just above Gypsy Co-op, Queen Street West, can't remember the exact address. Disorganized as usual. And of course, the big one, we're going to be talking about it all night. Next Friday night, Halloween night, the Big Dogs Theory return. With a massive lineup inside the Cool House. Bringing to you the sounds of The Godfather, Groove Rider, Mampy Swift, fresh from Bad Company, formerly should I say. DJ SS, Twisted Individual, Marcus Lush, Natural Caddy, Bandit, Full Breaks lineup, DJ A-Track, Uber Zone, it's gonna be there, I've been told. It's gonna be a big one. Get your tickets on Monday, man. Trust me, if you don't have them yet, do yourself a favor. Theory, the Big Dogs return, October 31st. Lush Side of Place is Prophecy, the institution, keep it locked.
To 9.5 CIUT Prophecy 15,000 watts. You know the drill.
The love I need. The love for me. Tell me it's be the love.
come to you with words of joy and cheer. Love's a message that I bring to you, and there's no reason to be mean and cruel. Spread love all over land. Every woman, girl, and boy and man, we can walk together hand in hand. This is a part of the master's plan. Nation fearing one another cause hate brings fear, oh yes it does. We can find ourselves a brighter day if you take it hard, the words I say. Spread love all over land. Every woman, girl, and boy and man, we can walk together hand in hand. This is a part of the master plan.
Ja, dep on my mind. Them style that must deserve a rewind. Rewind.
That's what we call improvisation. That was a little bit too much mono for me, and you know what? This tune deserves to be heard. I would have pulled it anyway. I just had to pull it and switch decks. Brand new sounds, Lenny Fontana. Spread Love Hospital, the New Tone remix. One of my personal favorites, Reaching Out to Natural. One of his personal favorites. Many year argument on this one, trust me. It's all good, brand new remix, brand new style. New Tone, Lenny Fontana. Hospital Records, check this one out, forthcoming. A Slice of Sunshine as the leaves are falling. Lost Inside of Plays Prophecy. Yeah.
People around the world and me, oh yeah, I come to you with words of joy and cheer. Love's a message that I bring to you, and there's no reason to be mean and cruel. Spread love all over land. Every woman, girl, and boy and man, we can walk together hand in hand. This is a part of the master's plan. Nation fearing one another cause hate brings fear, oh yes it does. We can find ourselves a brighter day if you take it hard, the words I say. Spread love all over land. Every woman, girl, and boy and man, we can walk together hand in hand. This is a part of the master plan.
Another event for your calendar. Friday, November the 14th, Turbo Nightclub, formerly Turbo Nightclub, excuse me. Sound Emporium, Clinique, Knowledge and Foundation bring to you the mighty Andy C. Alongside MCGQ, the Heavyweights Tour. And this is an all-ages event for everyone who missed Andy down at the government last month. Andy C, GQ, Clinique, Knowledge Fridays, Foundation. and that's going to be a session. Also tonight, Milano's 325 King Street West, the Sunday night flavor. Prime, Everfresh, Slip and Slide, Natural, and Caddy in the place tonight, as far as I know. 90 plus. Start getting ready now.
One another cause hate brings fear, oh yes it does. We can find ourselves a brighter day if you take it hard, the words I say. Straight love all over land, every woman, girl and boy and man. We can walk together hand in hand. This is a part of the master plan.
Lots of phone line action tonight. 946-7000. Give us a call. Gonna go easy on the shoutouts though. Lots of music to play. Sounds of Spread Love, Lenny Fontana. New tone on the remix. Fuck Coming on Hospital. There's also a Child Support remix, but this is the one for me. Big tune. Get used to hearing this one. Yeah, that's the one right there for me.
Prophecy, 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 prophecy.
Time to switch up the flavors. Time to get rugged on you. Brand new Natural MC featuring Bandits of Catch and Wreck Business. Check this one out. We showed you this one last week. You gotta get it again. Watch this one.
say reload? Who say reload? Who say rewind? Who say rewind? Who say rewind? Who say rewind? Who say reload? Who say reload?
Yeah, you get that one again. If you didn't catch it, brand new. Catch Your Wreck. This is Natural MC featuring MC Bandit. Some MC collaborations. So all you MCs in your bedroom. Time to step it up, I think, yeah? Yeah. Check this one out, Holding On, brand new. And that's all we're gonna tell you right now. Busting it up. Prophecy 946-7000. Lush inside the place. Getting rugged.
Brighter, 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 brighter.
Yeah, some foundation business. Been waiting for this one for a little while now. It's finally landed. Proper jungle business. The return. Very proud to say the return of the Sarsaparilla Kid, DJ Ron. An African Chant remix. Always remember the original tune used to bust up AWOL, used to bust up Delirium, used to bust up the tunnel. African Chant, DJ Ron, Foundation Jungle Business. Brand new release, brand new remix for 2003, getting you ready. Forthcoming, No Frills, DJ Ron, DNA Records. Return to the Golden Child, baby. Jungle Business. And of course, we're going to be lashing down rhythms like these. Friday night, Halloween. Inside the Cool House, Theory, the Big Dogs return. Groove Rider, Mampy Swift. Fresh BC, DJ SS, Twisted Individual, Marcus, Lush, Natural Caddy, Bandit. Some heavyweight business, 19 plus. Do yourself a favor, Monday morning, go to Ticketmaster, sort yourself out. Speaking of Lashy Down Tune, another one for your calendar that if you're a junglist, you're going to remember. Friday, November 22nd. The Dawn returns. Brian G. V Recordings, Movement, Philly Blunt. The Godfather himself, alongside MC Darrison. Brought to you by Black Market Records. Unamas Nightclub, over 19, please. That's November the 22nd. Brian G, the Godfather in the place. Make sure you're in attendance. I know I will be. Sounds of the African Chant, some Foundation Jungle Business. From a Foundation DJ producer. Remix brand new for 2004. Keeping it on that rugged tip. Some back alley business. Brand new sounds of DJ Hazard, full coming on Radius. Not sure the name of this one. Another one that's taking life. Brand new, full coming very soon, couple weeks. Radius Records, Hazard's new label. Lost Inside the Place, Prophecy. The Institution, baby. Keep it locked. Yeah. Coming to the end of my slot here. Prime's just walked in. Gonna fit in one more. And it's a tune I actually played last week and the last couple weeks before, and I really didn't intend to play it this week, but I got a special phone call from the man himself, MCJD, informing me, pardon my ignorance, that this weekend is Diwali, so hold tight. Happy Diwali to all of our Hindu and Indian junglists out there. So the next one I'm going to play is a little Diwali rhythm business just for you guys on Diwali. JD, man, bring me some of them sweet things you guys eat. I don't know what they're called. I expect some of those, in return. Gonna cut this one short and come with this one. Brand new sounds of Shy FX. Some Diwali rhythm business. Reaching out to everybody celebrating the holiday. Diwali's had a good year this year, That whole rhythm thing's really done well for them. I think if you're Hindu, you should be getting royalties, I think. Brand new Ebony Dub, Shy FX, T-Power. Some Diwali rhythm. Straight out to JD. See you next week. Lush inside the place. Handing over to Prime Prophecy. One for the raggaheads. Till next time, easy.
clock says 10:04, but we know it's not. We had that time thing going on last night. It's actually 9:04. And if you don't know now, you know. Sounds in the background, a bad man called Emmett. Commercial Suicide. Guy that's been doing stuff with digital. You can kind of hear the connection. Whoa, new paint job in the studio as well. I've been gone for 2 weeks. Nice shade of yellow. Prophecy. DJ Prime in the house. Big up Lush. Keeping it on the dubby edge. Brand new A-sides. And I got a bunch of brand new tunes sitting on my desktop at home. I just don't have any CDs. I gotta get off my butt and go buy some. Maybe next week. Got some new Outlook stuff. Definitely want to get that on the show. Anybody, my MSN is definitely a free-for-all. DJ Prime at simpatico.ca. Run a search. Any locals that want to send me tunes, go ahead. It's all good. Don't forget, Black Market touching down November 22nd, Brian G. Bringing you all the V talent, the brand new dubs. Check out Black Market, pick up your tickets down there. I know the venue's Umamas. They got a wicked sound system, gonna throw it in there. Some analog business, some nice bass lines gonna be pounding out there. As well, you know, you got Theory coming up, Halloween. Enough men from the England. It's gonna be a dirty one. something from just outside of the T-Dot, out of Hamilton, the Gweeds, on Havoc Records. Gotta big up all the Hamilton crew. Played down at Fever nightclub last Friday, or 2 Fridays ago. Gotta big up all the people.
You are listening to CIUT 89.5 FM, University of Toronto Community Radio, available across Canada on Star Choice National Satellite Service Channel 826 and broadcasting worldwide on www.ciut.fm.
Bassline Smith and the drum sound and technique recordings, track entitled Dangerous. Just gonna roll out, give you some flavors, some different stuff up and down the board. You know how it goes. It's a workout thing. Little speed up, little slow down. forget System every Wednesday. Ruckus and Tones. The Empire Crew. I'll probably be in there in the new year. Flip side to the Rose remix. Hard Leaders. The Fusion remix. Reaching out to all the Harris crew, all the Harris students. Learning all that crazy music business. All of my crew. Pick up Oranges. Fresh. Out on the Breakbeat Chaos label. Soon to be released. Any week now, I think. This week, maybe. Shout out Ruckus and Dappa. Big up Suro as well. And the DJ Sack.
FM. Real radio.
Send this one out to JD if you're still on the airwaves. And we'll big up Marcus. Hope his niece had a nice birthday today. New on the Infrared label. J Magic. A unique, brand new on the Reform label. I think this one's called Strange Ways. Don't forget SS touching down with Groove Rider, fresh from Bad Company, or ex Bad Company. Whoa. That's Theory this Friday. And like Lush warned you earlier, get your advance tickets. It's gonna be crazy. Brand new Santa Amet once again on Commercial Suicide. I gotta get the names of these tunes. this one's coming out soon enough on Commercial Suicide. Clute has the label. Dangerous little 12-inch, little deep dark thing. Send this one out to the Hooch crew. Sex in the City down on Saturday nights above Gypsy Co-op. Check that out last week. I just did not have the energy yesterday to go anywhere. Couldn't even leave my house. Couldn't leave my couch. Nasty hangover. Caliber, Zero Tolerance, and Beta 2. Track title Stronger Undefunct. Getting a November release. This one's dangerous. We're reaching out to Taps. Yeah, big up Bry Fry as well. And don't forget my Lanos. I'm making my return. It's been a while, 6 weeks or 2 months or something. Probably 6 weeks. Fresh touching down there as well. Big up Everfresh. And the DJ Slide touching off as well. I'm gonna hold down the closing 1:30ish. And I believe Prof C's gonna have a, I don't know what year it is, 8 or 9 years anniversary party going down at Turbo. Gonna be an all ages thing. Sound Emporium in early November. Everybody come out and represent on that night. Gonna do some old school 8 Years of Jungle. Myself, Lush, Marcus, and I believe Mystical gonna touch down that night.
We don't follow the flow. We created it. 89.5 FM, Real Radio.
Narcotics. This one probably coming on the Narcotics label. The original version was on that. Dreamcatcher. Sending out to Frankie Guns. And all the Hooch crew. Sex in the City, can't forget that. I'll be out there this Saturday, I believe. We'll see how I feel this this Saturday after Theory on Friday. Could be another tough one to get up for.
Jungle Drum and Bass live on 89.5 CIUT.
reaching out to all the Peach crew. Yeah. Big up the bomb management. Send this one out to all the regulars on Toronto Jungle. Some of those people never leave. They stay on that chat page, man. Too much. It's crazy. Rinse Magazine as well. Coming down to about the last 12-13 minutes. Just gonna roll it out, get a little bit harder. I don't know what Bad Company's gonna do without Fresh now, I'll tell you.
She's just a foreigner.
Fresh is the man. Sounds of the Foreigner, Breakbeat Chaos, Fresh, and Adam F. Again, don't forget this Friday, Theory touching down, Groove Rider SS, Mumpy Swift, Fresh, 8 tracks, nice little breaks room as well, which is a good thing. I like the breaks.
She's just a foreigner.
And don't forget Black Market, gonna bring Brian G in with Darrison, and that's gonna be a small, tight, sweaty one. 500 people capacity with a booming analog dubby bassline sound system.
It's just a foreigner.
Black Market touching down on November 22nd. So mark that down in your calendar. And I believe it's $15 right now. Pass by Black Market and pick up a nice ticket. And I believe that one's 19 and older. Shimmin on the remix, Tudor Rose, Hard Leaders, big up Carl Collins, send a big shout out to the DJ Spins as well. Sounds like Ikamachi and Tally. Full cycle recordings going back about a month or so, I'm not sure. That's about it for this week. We're just going to roll it out till the end. I'll catch you next week. See if I can bring in some more Canadian stuff. Definitely. We're off to Milano's. I'll be down there around 1:30. Everfresh going to be rinsing the 12 o'clock hour. Tage, the slide, going to be holding it down at the opening. Keep it locked, CIUT.